Hi, my name is Ian. I'm a content
Potato.
creator. You can tell that I took languages really seriously in high school, can't you? Sorry. Hi, my name is Ian and I'm a content creator and I also work with Laneige, which is really exciting because Laneige is coming to Adore Beauty. And I am here today to tell you about my favorite products, a little bit of info about the brand, and to give you a sneak peek of what you can expect.
Very glowing.
Oh, good. I packed on the highlighter. Laneige, Adorable and Blue, is a South Korean beauty brand that was established in 1994 that focuses on everything hydration. So they really want to help your skin be able to hydrate itself better and hold on to water and look beautiful and luminous and glowy and everything that everyone wants. So definitely the bestseller from Laneige would be their lip sleeping masks. I feel like this is the thing that made the brand famous. I always feel now that I have all four of them, I feel like a Pokemon master because I've got to catch them all. I've collected them, yay. Do I get a legendary one now? Maybe, who knows? I should probably tell people what they are first, really, shouldn't I? So we have vanilla and mint choco, berry and grapefruit. And I feel like the one that everyone knows is the berry flavored sleeping mask. And it's all about finding your favorite scent, I think. They come with a really adorable little spatula. These are so good because they're a really thick, decadent balm that are actually really multifunctional. So you can obviously use them as an overnight lip mask that you wake up with the most beautiful, smooth lips in the morning. And you can also use them on your cuticles if they're particularly dry. So they're just a nice thing to keep on your bedside table. In terms of what makes these guys so magical, they have a really, really awesome berry complex of 6 different berries. And these are all full of vitamin C. So they help to plump your lips immediately. And on top of that, they use a really cool technology called Moisture Wrap, which essentially means after all of the ingredients have sunk into your lips, a film of hyaluronic acid is left on the surface to continuously hydrate your lips throughout the night. They are around $30. Also, the tubs are giant and I get through one every 9 months, so you have them forever. My favorite is the mint choco, only because it smells like really fresh peppermint and it almost gives a little bit of a tingle, which I really like. I think it's because I'm a little bit of a sadist.
Isn't it masochist?
Masochist, sadist, it's masochist. I was rewatching Twilight the other day and it's, the lion fell in love with the lamb. What a masochistic lion, masochist. So the next product that we have is the Cream Skin Toner and Moisturizer. And whilst I love all Laneige products equally and I shouldn't play favorites, this is my personal favorite product from the line. This is a really cool product. It was born from a trend that we're seeing in Korea called skit care, where people are wanting to use really effective skincare, but just the bare minimum, so less products. So it softens the skin like a toner should, but it also hydrates like a moisturizer. So it's a massive infusion of hydration. And this one is really great for all you sensitive skinned friends out there because it has no fragrance, no alcohol, and no colorants. And it's full of white leaf tea water, which is rich in amino acids and antioxidants. So it helps to protect the skin and soothe and restore the moisture barrier over time. In terms of usage, you can use this in a multitude of ways. I personally like using it as an essence. So I will just grab a little bit in my palm, press together, and then pat it into my skin right after I finish cleansing, just to start the hydration process. If you're an oilier skin type, after you've done any serums that you use in the morning or in the evening, you can pat this in as your moisturizing step. If you are feeling particularly dry or dehydrated or irritated, I really like to soak a couple of cotton pads in this and use them as a makeshift sheet mask. It works really, really effectively. This one is about $40. Last but not least are our Water Bank moisturizers. So Water Bank is the line that we're most known for in Korea. And this is really all about that hydration. So restoring your moisture barrier, feeding your skin with nutrients and minerals, and really helping to hold on to water. We have 3 different types of moisturizers in the Laneige range. The lightest texture is the Hydro Gel, nice and lightweight. It sinks in really, really quickly. And this one is chock-a-block full of hyaluronic acid to plump up the skin. And then we have our Moisture Cream, which I would describe as a medium weight moisturizer. So it's not too heavy. This one is good for a drier skin type, but someone who doesn't like the feeling of heaviness on their skin. I also really like to recommend this one for guys because it doesn't feel oily or greasy. This one also features a whole heap of hyaluronic acid and a tiny little bit of vitamin C to help brighten over time as well. And then our newest formula, and by far our richest, is our Moisture Cream Intensive, which is kind of like butter. It's really decadent and velvety and rich. And this one is great if you are like super, super, super dry. This one has a base of shea butter, and shea butter is not only a great anti-inflammatory ingredient, but it's full of vitamin A and vitamin E, so it helps to restore the skin. And this one also contains ceramides, and ceramides are a fatty acid that your skin is naturally comprised of, so it helps to restore your skin over time as well. This one is particularly good as a night cream. The other two work great as a daytime cream. They just feel really nice on the skin. None of them feel like claggy or heavy, and all of them are around $50 as well. We also have a full sleeping category. So we have overnight sleeping masks. The Cica one is my personal favorite, and it is really good for sensitive skin, and it's really like rich and decadently creamy, and those are excellent to use 2 to 3 times a week. So I hope that you've enjoyed your little teaser of Laneige now that it is coming to Adore Beauty. I highly recommend that you check it out, especially cream skin. If you are going to try one product from the line, I would make it cream skin. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a message through on Instagram. Otherwise, leave your comment down below and we will let you know. So thank you so much for watching, and click here if you want to see the other videos that I've done with Adore. Otherwise, I will see you next time.
I've got here with me.
Oh, that's now on my pants.